So we're off to another video, another day here in Sao Miguel, Azores, Portugal, and welcome to another Euro lifestyle. So today we are going to the main city of the island here in Sao Miguel, which is called Ponta Delgada, and it's a great place. It's gorgeous from the old historic buildings dating way back to like the 1600s. And also we're gonna see a lot of the cobblestone streets. We're gonna try some really good food down there. Obviously get into maybe some local beer, local wine, because wine is very popular in Portugal. And then that's what we're gonna do. So let's go see the main city of Ponta Delgada. Let's kick it off right now. Let's go.
Flight crew, please prepare for takeoff.
So we're in this beautiful lookout point, guys, of Ponta Delgada, which is the main city. As you can see, stretching from all the way back here, which is pretty much the middle of the island, going all the way across. That mountain ridge you see there, we'll be going to that location. And that's Lagoa de Fogo, actually. That's the top of the one of the volcanoes there. We'll be going there, don't worry. Don't get too excited yet. But anyways, we're here in the city right now, Ponta Delgada. Oh, but just the view, look at this. Absolutely stunning, gorgeous day, and the ocean is beautiful. Now, some of the things I've been noticing here, now I've been here 2 years ago and I noticed things like these were popping up, but a lot of hotels now, a lot of big major hotel chains are coming in. There's one right up here, it's called the Linz. The Linz, it looks like a very ultra modern hotel. So a lot of big hotels coming in here now because the tourism in the summer months, especially here in the island of Sao Miguel, is huge. So if you guys want to come and visit, there's a lot of modern hotels here that you can stay at right here in the city. So this is the main marina here, right here in the Ponta Delgada, and obviously, as you can see, all the nice sailboats are here. Up in that area right there where you see that, we get cruise ships that come here. Mediterranean cruise ships always come here and they park up there, and then obviously people on the cruise ships can come down into the city, grab some lunch, go through some shopping, and yeah. And if you keep going along this dock here, you see an old battleship there. Yes, there is an army here. I don't think they're used much. Titi, a tropa. A gente usa a tropa? Yeah, okay. But a gente usa a tropa? Yeah. I just asked my uncle if they still have the army there. If they actually are used. They're lovers. We're lovers, not fighters here in Sao Miguel. No. So we're here at a landmark. This is called the Portas da Cidade, which is actually the doors of the city. Now, where we're standing right here used to be the ocean, and up to this archway here. And then when you came in with your boat, this is the entrance into the city, and this is where this used to be. But obviously now, there's a lot of land that was stolen from the ocean, because the ocean's all the way back there. Anyways, you see all the nice sidewalks here, you see the nice patterns, all this gray stone that you see, and any of these buildings that you see, they're all lava stone. So obviously this is a volcanic island, so there's a lot of this stone around. All the streets, the sidewalks, all the buildings, you see white buildings with the gray trim around it, that's all lava rock. So anyways, let's keep touring around. The Portas da Cidade, let's go through them. So this is the city hall for Ponta Delgada, so this is where the mayor sits. It's not nicer than our city hall in Toronto, huh? It's beautiful. Nice old rustic building, nice waterfall. Can't go skating on it like we do in Nathan Phillips Square. Okay guys, we're at Cafe Central. It's a little patio. Now listen, it's December and I'm on a patio in a t-shirt. My uncle is wearing look what my uncle's wearing. Look, look, look. He's wearing a nice leather jacket. See, I told you, like the locals here, they think it's like winter, it's cold. But to me, like we're at probably 16 degrees out here right now. And it's 11 o'clock in the morning and we're gonna have a beer, okay? This is called, when you come to Portugal, you would go to the bar and say, I want a fin. So F-E-N, fin, un fin. Unfin. This is a beer. And also we're having nata, a pastad nata. So it's a custard, and it really doesn't go with beer, but my uncle thought it would, so. It's good. Now, Titi, this is Sarks, right? Yeah. So Sarks is a very popular beer here, and we're going to be talking about beer all week, so just stay tuned. Can't get any fresher than that. Anyways, leave me alone now. I'm drinking beer. What's cool about all these narrow streets here, they used to be streets. They're not streets anymore. Obviously, now they're walking paths between these stores. But it's pretty cool that cars used to run down these streets back in the day. Very narrow. But it's very pretty. So we're right here where the cruise ships come in, and obviously they park here and they invade the city when they get here, all these tourists in the summer. But I just want to show you a good view now of the city. So there's, once again, there's Lagoa de Fogo, which is, we'll go see another day. But here's all these hotels right here. And here's the city right behind me. More hotels. That's the city. And obviously we're at the waterfront, so beautiful. Like, just so much things to do. Shopping, eating, drinking, walking around, looking at historic churches and museums. Lots of things to do around here. Okay, we're in this cool spot for lunch, me and my uncle, and my aunt's gonna join us. I'm having a Sargs beer. I've already talked about this beer many times. So this beer here is awesome. It's a local beer. Actually, not local, it's from the continent, but it's one of the most favorite beers here in Sao Miguel. Now, we're actually right here on the water. It's a pretty cool place, and I've already figured out what I'm gonna eat. It's a delicacy here. It's pretty much a steak with an egg and fries. In Portuguese, it's called a bitoque or bife a casa. In English, it's a steak with fries and an egg. And that's good. So let's wait till the food comes out now, because I'm hungry. Okay guys, I'm very sorry. You know me, you always see me eating and freaking out when the food's so good. But the food was so good, Tia, right? Yeah, it was so good that I couldn't record it. Okay, I have to admit, great restaurant right here at the water. If you're in Ponta Delgada, it's called Stage. Stage is the name of the restaurant. You gotta go there. Fantastic. My uncle had squid. It was so good. Anyways, so we're gonna keep roaming around. Let's see what else we can get ourselves into. Right behind me is an old fortress, which is obviously the home to their army here. As I mentioned to you before, does the Azores have an army? Because we're lovers, not fighters. But this is an old fortress. Don't know the date of it. I'm gonna go look into it, but that's pretty cool. The old buildings, the old stone. Let's go look for some soldiers. They're probably like drinking a coffee right now or a beer. Just want to point this out, guys. This is an old church right here. Tia, what's the name of this igreja? St. Joseph Church here in Ponta Delgada. All this stone that you see here was all carved by hand. This is going back, I think, 1700s, this church. It's amazing how they've done this all by hand. All these curves, all this architecture in this whole building here. And it's all lava stone, so it's a very hard stone. So I just wanted to pop in. I just wanted to actually apologize for a minute. I'm very tired. Believe it or not, I just got out of the plane this morning at 8 o'clock, and here I am touring the village of Ponta Delgada the same day. I am exhausted. I haven't slept in 2 days, so I hope I make this video interesting. Maybe I'm gonna go do some shots with my uncle. Actually, no, something to tea. Let's go to the beer place up the street here. Okay, we're gonna go check out a local beer called Especial. Okay, it's a local brewery here on the island. It's native to the Azores Islands. So this is the brewery here, but unlike the breweries we have in Canada, you can't just go in there and grab a pint. You know, it's actually a factory, so it's not really open to the public to go there and have a beer. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. But I see a restaurant there. Maybe we should go have a beer. No, it's tea. One more beer. One more beer before we go. Okay, guys. So we have one right here. This is the local brew here. You saw the factory. We can't go in it. I guess it's not safe for tourists like me. But anyways, this is a brew. This is a bar right next door that's selling their beer. So let's try it. Fantastic. Fantastic. Portuguese delicacy when you're at a bar. It's not peanuts, okay, or pretzels. It's lupin beans, I think it's called lupin beans, okay? And that they give to you for free when you're drinking a beer at a bar here. A beer this size, it's on average about $1 a beer. That's dangerous. If this was in Milton or in Canada, there'd be a lot of Uber drivers everywhere. You would need them. Okay, I'm gonna go enjoy this beer. You know, just some random bands playing music just for no reason. Maybe they're practicing. Let's go find out. Actually, I should go hit a drum. Let's go hit a drum. So we just found out what these guys are doing with all this noise, this band. So pretty much in December, they celebrate Christmas and New Year's. They're just prepping, they're like practicing, because New Year's, they have a huge party here in Ponta Delgada. So that's what that is. We're getting people pumped for New Year's here. I should have come for New Year's. I did that 2 years ago. Okay guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that. That's just a glimpse. The Ponta Delgada, the city, is so huge that seriously this video would be like 2 hours long if I actually recorded the whole thing. So anyways, Ponta Delgada is a great city. It's a great place. Everybody's bilingual there. They speak English. So if you're having a hard time speaking Portuguese, you don't have to worry much when you're down there, because if you go to a restaurant, a hotel, all those places down there, they speak English. It's their second language nowadays. Thank God, because when I used to come here when I was a kid in the 80s, it wasn't. So anyways, there's Ponta Delgada. Hope you guys enjoyed. So now, what's coming up next, guys? We have sightseeing. We have Lagoa de Fogo, which is a volcano crater, but just pretty cool. Some drone shots we'll do there later. We also have Stadge. We also have the Furnish, which is a very popular one. And I'm going to show you guys all this. We're going to cook food in the ground and the hot soil of an extinct volcano. We're going to see some hot springs. We're actually probably even going to go swimming in a hot spring. Not that hot. Anyways, hope you enjoyed that, guys. And let's get on to the next video. See you next Wednesday.